Today I want to talk to you about how to establish a six-figure income working right at your house. It's the reason why I do all my videos in my home office. I want you to see this is what I do. This is where I work. This is not something I'm preaching in theory, something that could happen, something I'm living out, something I'm doing on a daily basis. If we don't know each other, my name is Matt. I'm the owner of Stafford Senior Solutions. You see the sign right behind me, as well as the founder of the Senior Referral Academy. Now, that Senior Referral Academy, text me below if you would. This is a course that I've been selling up to this point for $2,995. So just shy of $3,000. Just for the month of March, I am selling this course an 87% discount all the way to $389. Now, why am I doing that? I have got a conviction. There's 47 million seniors in the United States. In 2 decades, there'll be well over 70 million that's projected. I want to help out. I want to train, equip others to do it the right way. So just the month of March. So don't ask me after March 31st at midnight. It will go right back up to $2,995. But right now it's $389. And you can text me below for more information. So let's get into it though. I want to tell you more about how to establish a six-figure income working right at your house, because you know what? My lifestyle was not always that way. I used to live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I used to drive a ragtag car, man, less than attractive. I was not trying to brag about those wheels to anyone. Okay, what's the first step in establishing your six-figure income working out of your house? Is you have to decide. Number one, decide this is what you truly want to do. Now, what I mean by that is take it from someone who's failed. Take it from someone who's tried multiple things in the past that did not work. And let me tell you why it did not work. Was it the product? Was it the process? It was probably the person. It comes back to me. You take ownership of things that we don't achieve and things that we fail and things that we just don't do real well. Take ownership of it. Apply that principle. But number one, you got to decide. And I truly didn't make that decision. I mean, I said, okay, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Now, giving something a shot, a couple of days, a couple of weeks, is not making a decision. You've got to make a decision like it's life or death. It's going to be victorious, or I'm going to fall flat on my face. Whatever it is, you've got to have it deep down inside of you, a conviction that this is what you're going to do. This is what we did back in 2018 to establish our business. It was sink or swim. We dove 30 feet in the water, and we made that decision that it was going to work. Now, does it always work? No, we know countless stories of people that have tried things and failed, but you've got to have that conviction. You've got to have that mindset that I'm going after it, I'm going to achieve it. You know, I used to play football way back in the day, and every night before a game, I used to dream about throwing 3 or 4 touchdowns the next night. Game time. Now, did that happen? I can probably count on 2 fingers when that happened. Most of the time, it was 1 touchdown, 1 pick, whatever it may be, but I was dreaming about it. And that's part of that decision-making process, is that you internalize it, that you go after this thing, whatever it is. Now, it may not be in the industry that I'm in. You might not be helping seniors, for no cost and no obligation. You might be selling energy products. You might be trying to go online and be an affiliate, have an affiliate program, whatever it is, but you've got to live and die by your vision, by your dream, but make that decision. And when you firmly make that decision, people can't talk you out of it. That's another thing that happened to me way back when, because I didn't make a firm decision, because I was kind of doing that weekend hustle kind of thing, giving it a shot, not making a firm decision. Somebody would come along inevitably and go, man, that thing never works. That doesn't work at all. And then I would buy into that. You've got to buy into your dream, buy into that decision that you're making. And that's the first step if you're going to be successful in establishing a six-figure income working right at your house. It's got to be a decision. If you do not make a firm decision, you will fail. I wanted to dispel all these myths about working at home and somehow I'm in my underwear. Now, today I don't have my coat on just because I'm on video. Some of my videos I'm in a t-shirt or whatever, but I'm never in my underwear, right? God knows you don't want to see that. But it's working harder than I ever have in my life. I don't wake up late. I don't get off early. I'm more difficult, harder on myself than anyone. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but it's the most rewarding, because when I made that firm decision back in 2018, I didn't look back. You've got to make that decision for yourself and push forward and you'll be able to push forward through all the obstacles, through all the difficult times in your life, because you've made that firm decision to go for it. And that's the first step in establishing a six-figure income working at your house, is make a firm decision. Okay, now the second thing you need to do if you're going to establish a six-figure income working right at your house is you need to start promoting your product or service. Now, some of you are like, whoa, hold up. You have skipped a few steps, Matt. Come on, I've essentially just made a decision to do this thing. Now you're telling me to promote? Absolutely I am. That was the key ingredient back in 2018 to the success of our home business, is that as soon as I made a decision, now, again, to qualify it, I said decision was life or death. I did not say that I just gave it a shot or a weekend hustle, part-time basis. Now, I tried that formula way back when, and it failed every single time. But when I made a decision about whether it's life or death, and I drew a line in the sand, this is what I'm going to do, the very next thing you need to do is promote your product or service. And the reason you do this is not only letting the world know, not only letting your friends and your coworkers and your family and whoever it is all know what you're doing, it solidifies what you're going out to do. Because now, the number one reason why people don't want to do this is they go, what if I fail? Okay, what if this thing tanks? And so when I'm out promoting, and I don't want to do that until it's successful. Well, this is the faith element that you need right now to be successful, to go from decision to get your business off the ground. You've made that decision. Now you need to promote it, because don't worry about it tanking. It's not going to tank, right? If you're already thinking about it's tanking, it's going to be unsuccessful, it's going to fail, it is. Your mind is not right. That's part of the decision-making process, right? But we're already past that. Now it's time to promote. Get it all on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, wherever it is that you get it out. Let people know. Pass out flyers, brochures, whatever. Get it all out there, because that provides a level of commitment within you. And when you provide a commitment to your business, confidence is going to come. And when confidence comes, there comes competence, because you're going to study, you're going to apply yourself. And when you do all that, you're going to become great at what you do, and people are going to want your product. They're going to want your service, because you are incredible. But that is the second thing you must do. Do not go from decision to a couple other things, like I got to plan out a few things, got to get my business card just right, got to get my website just right. I hear a lot of that from my students in the academy. They go through my academy and I tell them what to do. I tell them how I was successful and how I am today as well, but how I got here, and they still want to revert back to the thing, well, I got to get my business card just right. I got to get just my letterhead correct. I got to go out and get a couple contacts before I start promoting. No, promote, promote, promote. You'll get it out there, and your product will be at the top of the chain, man. Your service will be the top. And this very thing, this formula, has escalated our business from where we started in 2018 to become right now the fastest growing business in this local area. Now it's a referral agency as far as dealing with seniors and moving them from skilled nursing to a care home, or from home to a community, whatever it may be. We are the best right now in terms of volume, being local. Now, not the national chains. Now I ain't got time to go on all that. But this very thing, promote, escalated our business to this level, and I want you to be able to do the same thing. But as a second thing you must do in order to be successful, not only make a decision, you must make a commitment to promote, and you must do it today. Don't allow time to talk you out of it, because that's what's going to happen if you kick back and go, well, I'm not sure if I agree with Matt. Let me do a couple other things. You're going to talk yourself out of it. And what's going to happen is you're going to end up talking yourself out of your dreams. You're going to talk yourself out of the very thing that you really desire to do, is to have a six-figure income working right at your house. Don't talk yourself out of it. Talk yourself into it by promoting what you're called to do. Promote your product. Promote your service. Do it today.